over there. Oh, hi, it's Jim here at the RV DJ channel. Gonna cook again. Look what we're gonna cook today. Oh, these are pork chops for stuffing. Look at how thick they are. And we're gonna cut them and we're gonna stuff them with apples, which I cut. But I didn't want to bore you with me cutting them. I'm gonna put a little cinnamon on them. Then we're gonna stuff them. Then I'm gonna sear them on one side. And then I'm gonna flip them over. I'm gonna put them in a 350-degree oven for a while. I have some garlic here. I have salt and pepper. So let's get started. The asparagus that I'm going to serve, which Sonia will not eat, I just use the vegetable peeler. I peel the outside. Excuse me. I'm waiting for the water to come to a boil, and then I'm going to throw them in there for a couple of minutes and blanch them, and then take them off. And when we're ready to serve them, I'll just heat them up in a skillet, maybe this one. So for these, what we're going to do is, I bought two. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to cut it right in half, okay, about 3/4 of the way through. I don't want to go all the way through, even though this one's got a bone in it, but I just want to do about this far so that I can open it and I can stuff the apples in. So, hold on a minute. Okay, so we're going to cut this. This is a chef's knife. I'm going to try to find the middle. Okay, and you see we have this nice butterfly in here. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take and just put a little cinnamon on these. And I do mean a little because you don't want it to overpower everything. And we're just going to start stuffing the apples in. This is one apple that I cut for 2 pieces. Okay. And that's the first one. This back over here. Now the second one's a little thinner. Same thing. This one does not have the bone. I took the bone out because when we're done, I have to cut this in half. I'll flip it over so I can see what I'm doing. Once again, just come through. And we're going to put apples in here. Apples. I'm going to close that up. Right. That's an apple. Okay. So now, out of the pan. I'm going to go over to the stove. I'm going to let that get hot. Meanwhile, I'm going to throw the asparagus, which you don't have to do this, but I think I tried. I've never done it before, but I peeled the asparagus. Okay, we're just going to put that in the boil for a few minutes while I'm waiting for this to cool up. I have some extra virgin olive oil, which has never been opened. Put some of that in the pan. never tried to do this with oil. We'll say. Okay, so like everything else, salt. That's pepper. This is salt. Make sure the bottom doesn't fall out. I think somebody sabotaged me the last time. Let's see where it's in. Okay, salt, pepper. Minced garlic. Last time I had garlic powder, which worked. Sometimes you have to. Okay. Give it a rub in there so it stays on. The camera lady to stand back because this might spot her. Like that. And like everything else you put in the fry pan to get reaction, you put it in and you don't touch it. It's going to season the other side. Alright, so we're going to take the asparagus out, it's blanched. We're going to put it in a bowl with cold water. Cold water. Should have some ice in it. And then we'll let that just sit until we're ready, and then we'll just throw it in the frying pan and saute it up real quick and heat it up. Alright, I'm thinking this is about done on one side. Yes. Nice color. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put this in. I'll preset for 350 degrees. We're going to put this in.
And the stuffing that Mom's made.
And then the stuffing that Mom made.
You could leave the foil off, I
Okay. And now we wait.
So we'll be back.
How long?
350 degrees for how long?
350 degrees until I stick my thermometer in there and it reads 145 degrees.
Now we'll be back.
Then we'll be back. Okay, so I took my handy dandy thermometer and I stuck it in. And anything above 140 means that it's done, and it is. Okay, this is the thicker of the two, so the thinner one is going to be done. Very important, when you put a frying pan in the oven, make sure that you put a towel over the handle. almost forgot to do this before. And I almost grabbed a 350-degree handle. So towel over it to remind you and everybody else that that pan is hot. Now we're going to come over here. I'm just going to take it out. And let it, I'm sorry, and let it rest. Papa's lid fell out. Okay. You're going to do is butter. Butter. And why butter? Yes. Because everything's butter with butter. I'm better with butter. Right. So I'm using unsalted butter. They call it sweet butter because you add salt to everything, so you don't need salt in the butter. So as I start to replace my butter stock, I'm replacing it with unsalted butter. Okay. The trick is not to burn the butter. And I'm going to turn it off in a second anyway. We'll melt the butter. Here's our blanched asparagus. Pepper. Salt. Turn it off. Need to heat the pan up enough to melt the butter. I think I turned it off. Okay. And over here, over there, is the stuffing that Janice made. It's a stuffing that has sausage in it. That's what you do. Now, this on the table. So now we're going to come back over here because I have to cut one of these. So let me get a fork. Hopefully I got all the bone out. So I should be able to go right here. Look at that. That is what pork is supposed to look like. You don't have to cook it white anymore. And I did check out the thermometer and it's over 145 degrees. This one I'm not going to cut. So now I'm going to take a plate. Put this on the table. Another plate. This on the table. Took a plate. We put this baby on the table. This one I left the bone in, so it looks a little bigger. It's really not any bigger than the one I cut in half. Huh. And we'll make a plate look pretty, and then we'll come back and then we'll try it. Huh? Okay. So here we go. So we have stuffing, we have asparagus. Let's take a look at this. Well, I'll tell you if it's delicious in a minute. The pork chop's perfectly done.
That's good. Everybody's going,
So, that's it.
What about
Apple
the,
stuffed.
what about the asparagus?
Oh,
Would you like good? Did you look at it?
asparagus is like I like it. I like my asparagus a little crunchy.
Crunchy?
All I did was that is just blanch it in boiling water for a few minutes, and then put it in cold water and let it sit till I was ready, and then put it in a frying pan and sauteed it with a little butter, salt, and pepper. So that's it for this meal. We're now going to eat it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Come see us on Mondays and Fridays. Come see Sonia on her other channel on Thursdays when she paints. And we'll see you the next time. Adios.